Hello and welcome to Well Spirit. Tonight we will be discussing psychic interests and some of the things that Leeanne Winston will be doing. Overall, we talk to just about anybody and everybody in the wellness and spirituality side, and we would promote and offer anybody that's in those two areas to just give us a call if you're interested in having a go at an interview on the site and see if we can build this area up. Hello, Charlene. How are you? Lovely to see you. Yep. If you've got the opportunity, please take the time, share the program while we're doing it now, and we will call up our favourite time for tonight. That would be Leeanne Winston. I'm about to add her now, so just a few seconds. Hello, Leeanne. How are you?
Right, I'm good, thanks. And you?
I am doing well. We've already got some people in the background here. One is Roz Boundy, who says hi, Roy, and Leeanne.
Hi, Roz.
So we got people coming in already. This is good. Felicity is down there. She says, "Oh, I'm so excited to see what's in store." And,
oh my goodness.
And of course, there's the message there. Just in case you couldn't see it, it says who it was from. Sometimes during the comments when they come up, we can't always see who's writing the comments. So it's handy sometimes if they put their name on the bottom of it, just so that we know who it's coming from, and you can respond to it reasonably quickly.
Okay.
Now, as we go along, we're going to have some questions, and hopefully these people underneath us are going to ask some really serious stuff.
You're going to make me work tonight, Roy.
I am indeed. We've got Adair. She's just dropped in, Adair Palmer. She says, hey, Leeanne Winston.
Hey, Adair. Lovely to see you. Beautiful.
And you got Felicity sending all sorts of ghostly messages.
Oh, my goodness. She's up to trouble already.
Yeah, it doesn't take long.
It doesn't. Not when Felicity's around. I want to know where she finds all these icons from.
Yeah, I haven't found any of them myself. Oh, we have one here. Sorry, Linda Emsley. Sorry, we've got music and sound going through here, so I'm not sure what the problem is, but you might need to just drop out and drop back in again just to see where it's going, because we have sound.
Yeah.
Oh, you are popular tonight. Charlene says, love your smile, Leeanne.
Oh, thank you, Charlene. You look like you've got lovely energy too by your picture, hun. It's good to see all these people joining in, Roy. I love the way communities come together.
I'm liking that these are all coming in now over this week. We're really starting to push this week, and it's an opportunity for people like yourself and myself to really get known out there.
Yep.
Oh, this one I think you'll be interested in.
Oh, from England. Hi, Steve. That's a long way away. It must be early morning for Steve, I reckon, over there.
Yeah, I reckon he'd be starting to feel the early hours drift and fog over there at the moment.
I bet it's cold too.
It wouldn't be much different from what we've got going on here.
No, well, I don't know about you in Adelaide, but we've been having icy mornings here in the Adelaide Hills, so it's a bit hard to get out.
Oh, yeah, you're up at Mount Barker, aren't you?
Yeah, we are. So, yeah, it's a bit chilly. We've got rain at the moment, so it looks like it's coming in a bit rough.
Well, I'm glad you're up there and I'm down here, because we've got the cold, but we haven't got the rain.
Yeah.
So just a quick call out to all the people that are out there. Look, we've got shows coming between the 27th of the 6th and the 3rd of the 7th all week. All sorts of people. Take the time to tune in and really get a go for the people that are out there in this spiritual and wellness industry, and even those that are outside of it. And just tag along and have a look at what's going on, because there's some fantastic stuff going on.
Yep.
Now, over to
Excellent.
you, Leeanne. Oh,
All right,
everybody
Ray.
seems to have noises now, so this is good.
Excellent.
Could you explain what it is you're actually into and doing? Sorry.
Oh, Addie's daughter lives in Mount Barker as well. It is a great place, hun. So basically how I work is I'm a psychic medium. So obviously a medium connects with those that's passed over, and the psychic ability is more to do with the future, the guidance sort of side of it at the same time. But as well as the reading side, I'm also a healer as well. So I've done my Reiki and different things that I bring into my healing sessions. So it's sort of a little bit of a mixed bag. I guess sort of each client has different needs and different areas that we go into. So it's good.
I wasn't aware that you were doing Reiki. Were you doing those at the fairs? Because I don't remember
No,
you having a table there.
no. I basically focus on my readings at the fairs. I have a table that I bring out home here if somebody asks for a reading, for a healing. But I mainly focus when I'm traveling on my reading side of stuff. So, hi, Molly. Yeah.
You say you're psychic, but I mean, the psychic is a very broad term. Are we talking as in clairaudient, clairsentient, or just intuitive, or where does it lead?
Yeah, and that's the thing. It goes in so many different areas, and we all work in very much different energy at the same time. So for myself, I use mainly most of my clairs, a lot of my senses. My strongest one is my thought process and the ability to see sort of thing. Occasionally I'll hear, but a lot of the time I just know things as well. Hi, Tanya, another beautiful medium as well, watching in. So I sort of just call on all my different senses. Spirit might decide one day they're going to talk to me, or they may use my thought process. It depends on the energy that's coming through on the time to which sort of sense I pull at. I pretty much use my intuition. I don't very rarely use cards or what I call any of the tools in that sense. I just prefer to connect straight to the energy of the person and that around those that are sitting in front of me.
Well, lovely. We've got a question here from Karen Lee. What do you love most about the work you do?
Oh my goodness, good question, Karen. Hi, hun. It's lovely to see you online as well. I guess it's just the connection between the person that's sitting in front of me, my client, and their loved one, to be able to close that gap a little bit and to be able to give them proof that as much as they can't see the physical body anymore, their loved one's soul is still very much around them, and just to be able to give them that connection a lot of the time can help that healing process as well. So it's hard to explain. Every reading is so different, but there are such amazing messages and connections that come through in so many different ways.
We've got a couple of things coming in. They're coming in rate of knots, so we'll just take a couple of seconds to run through them. Adair's just putting a call out for those people that are watching in that we've got a market coming up in Europe, and if you're interested, come along and see everybody that's going along to that particular fair. You down at that one, aren't you?
No,
you're missing that one, are you?
I'm missing this one, unfortunately. I was a little bit disappointed. We've got a family event that weekend, but I did do the last Newry one, and it was a beautiful turnout and some amazing souls come along to connect with.
Yeah,
so
we've got some interesting people coming along this time and some more locals, so that's good.
Excellent. It's good to see the locals coming out.
Yeah. Molly is asking, may I have a reading, please? Now, do you want to take that, or do you want to put the website up?
We can put the website up, but I'm certainly happy to do a little quick one for her. Molly, I get the reference to with your energy, hun. There's a lot of things up in the air at the moment with you. I get the reference to it's about taking a step back and allowing yourself to breathe and to ground your energy, and things will start to become much clearer then. But I also get, Molly, that you've got the intuition there, and you really need to trust in that in yourself, hun. I also get, look at the relationship around you at the moment as well, because I feel that I've got change that's going on there, but it's positive change as well. So whether I'm looking at romance or I'm looking at a relationship as in family, I just get this positive move around that. Okay.
Okay, that was brilliant, nice and to the point. That's what we want to see. Something quick and reading. This could turn into something huge if we keep going like this. Just to run through, just to run through, we have another. Hello. Please excuse me, Sujata, I think it is. Not sure, but
yep, I think you're close.
yeah, I'm hoping. They're sending us all sorts of hearts and smiley faces.
Oh, beautiful.
And Roz
keep the hearts going. Share the love.
Yeah, go with the flow from Roz.
Beautiful, Roz.
You've just mentioned that comment, and Felicity sends the same thing. Share the love for Leeanne. Press the share button and share with your friends and family. Thank you very much for that, Felicity.
That's it. And that's the thing for those that are watching through my page. Hit the share button and invite your friends and your family to join in on these episodes, because you'll see so many talented, gifted healers and readers and open-minded people. It's great.
Next one. Are you doing readings tonight? If so, this person wants to put their name up. Charlene.
Okay, Charlene. I get look at the.
We keep a couple of these. Just keep the name down, and we might do a segment towards the middle or the end, where you can do all of them in ones and twos, rather than try and get it. We want to try and get some of these comments down. Yep. Here's a good question. How did you know you had these special talents?
Oh, wow. I guess I've always had the talent sort of thing, or the gift, and it wasn't probably until my early 20s when I was pregnant, or mid-20s when I was pregnant with my first daughter, that it became more to the forefront and I couldn't ignore it anymore. So always very creative, always, even as a child, knew there was something there, but I just thought it was what everybody else seen. So it was just listening, I guess. Probably is the more so. Hello from Darwin.
That's lovely, isn't it? They're coming in from all over Australia. This is brilliant.
It is.
I've got to go back and find where I finished off. Oh, good heavens. We've got another one, Claire Osborne. If you can just write the name down and see what you come up with, because she's asking, are there good things for me? So you might want to keep that one for just a little bit later.
Yep.
Felicity is saying share for a reading. That's nice. She's getting new business, if nothing else.
She's very good at that.
Molly.
She's a good reminder.
Yeah. Molly says thank you very much for the reading. That was brilliant.
You're very welcome.
And perhaps you know this person, Susan Edelston Blank.
No, it doesn't ring a bell, but hello, Susan. It's lovely to see you online. And
Charlene is sending you bunches of hearts because she knows you're going to give her a wonderful reading.
Beautiful.
Adair's sending messages to other people, so I don't know whether they can see it, but we'll put it up so they can see it. Stuart, you rocking and ready for tomorrow, because it looks like he's also joining Adair for her early morning.
My goodness.
1 o'clock in the morning. That's going to be fun.
I'll still be tucked in bed at that hour.
Oh, so will I. Judy Mill sends hello to all, love to everybody. So whoever's out there, you've got people looking after you.
Yeah, beautiful. I just love the way people come together.
Adele sends another message. Adair, hit the invite button. I wish I knew where the invite button was to hit it. Thank you very much, Adele. I'm still learning, love, so I don't see the little button here that says invite, so I can't really do that.
The other thing is, if they can't see the invite button on their end on Facebook, they can certainly hit the share button, and then people can hit the like of the page as well to join in, so they know when you go live again.
Okay, we just keep going, but I'm trying to get back to you rapidly, but the questions are coming, the comments are coming in rapidly. We got one here. So right, Roy, about the talent that's around here. There is, and we are definitely trying to promote this to everybody and everywhere.
And that's one thing we see when we do the markets, Roy. You know yourself, the amount of amazing, talented people that come together in different areas, whether it's your own Newry or Golden Grove. They come out and we take that to people to see. It's great.
And the energy is beautiful. When everything's going really well, the energy just flows and everybody's enjoying themselves and they walk away happy. So I'm always happy with
that. That's it. Sometimes I don't want to leave that energy. It's like I want to stay there just that bit longer.
Unfortunately, at the end of the day, you've still got to pack up.
Oh, certainly. You'd lock me in the building, I know.
Yeah, I'll lock myself in there. We've got a call here for Jenna Lilly. She would like to have a reading too, please. So if you could keep that name, we'll keep that and get back. We will try to get back to as many of you as we can. We're going to do this a little bit later in the show so that it's not a big burden while we get some of the comments out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, this is one for you, I think. Claire asks, when are you having another class? I can come to, as I missed out on the last advanced one. I take it that's you that you're talking about.
Yeah, Claire. Hi. Claire has done one of my workshops by memory. I think she did the beginner's medium with me. At the moment, we haven't got any of the advanced ones planned at this stage, but that could change. But certainly looking at doing an online class that hopefully will get off the ground by the beginning of next term, where it would be an hour a week online for about a 6 or 7 week sort of period. So that might be something, Claire, that might be worth looking at as well.
Just for those people that are interested, I'm going to put up a scroll across the screen, so you might want to take it down. I'll leave it running for a couple of seconds and then we'll move on to the rest of the comments. It's just about Leanne's page, her web page. Just write that down. If you've got any questions or you're looking for a reading or Reiki from Leeanne, www.leannewinstonpsychicmedium.com. I'll put that up again towards the end, maybe a little bit later when we've got a break in some of the comments. But that's where you want to go if you're thinking about having a reading or you're up around Mount Barker or you're going to come to one of the fairs and Leanne's there, then that's the thing you need to do is book ahead. And that's with all of the readers.
Yeah, readers are really filling up quite quickly these days, so it's good to see.
Yeah, you've got to book ahead or you don't get in.
Yeah, that's it. And that's the thing. If you know of fairs coming up and a reader's there, contact them and ask them for pre-bookings because a lot of them will do it.
Okay, looks like we've got some more. Do you want to set a limit on the readings or...?
Probably if we do, say, maybe 3 or 4 tonight, and I'll just make them little quick ones. Otherwise, people could always just ask a direct question and I can give them the answer to that question. That way we can get through more.
We got 2 more here that would like a reading. So Bella Rose, she would like one. And Gillian, excuse me, I may get this wrong, Moof or Muf. Can I please have a reading if that's okay? Just need to know everything will be okay. Have a lot going on. So lots of hearts in there. I think that's just so that you'll take that into consideration when you're deciding who to do it.
Yeah, excellent.
Okay, we got one question here. So, and while you're answering that, I'll just run through a few more of the quotes, just so that people know that they're being seen. All right?
Yeah, perfect.
Do you meditate?
Oh, yes, Charlene, I do. I probably don't do it as often as I should or what I tell my clients and my students to do, but sometimes it's just taking that moment to still your mind, and it could be, just in between conversations with my kids and my family, or at the stoplights or the cars sort of thing. And, you don't necessarily need to sit there and do the whole and legs crossed, eyes closed type of thing. It's more just about shutting out the world and clearing the mind. So, each day I sort of take time to do it where I can. I know somebody from
Brilliant.
Sydney.
We're getting all over the place here. I've got another question from Felicity. Can you help with mentoring, teaching, or online courses?
Yes, I can, Felicity. Thank you for the reminder.
It's a nice way to segue over, wasn't it?
It is, isn't it? You've got to love her. She's gorgeous. She's very good at giving me the little reminders. And, certainly I can, whether it's tutoring or mentoring one-on-one or as a small group. I certainly have some beautiful students that I do some one-on-one stuff. And online, I find online it's no different to having them in front of me. So that way, being online, we can reach anywhere in the world to learn and to grow. So, it's good. Gotta love technology.
And we've got Gillian is back in. I'm from SA. Good to hear from you. Hope you're enjoying the night.
Hi, Gillian.
Oh, we've got people asking for readings all over the place.
Beautiful. The other thing they could do is jump onto my Facebook page, Leeanne Winston Psychic Medium, because I do go live occasionally and do little mini readings for people.
We're going to organise you to do this more regularly. I can see that.
I would love to do that. And, people, even if they would like a reading, instead of that, so we could get to more people, if they ask a question, I could give them an answer rather than go into the reading and look at the general side of it. So we could be more direct with questions.
Especially tonight. We seem to have a lot of people wanting info.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know whether you've got these two. Sujata would like a reading, if that's all right.
I'll write her name down.
We may not get to everybody.
No, that's the thing, and Spirit will draw me to certain people that obviously need it more than others at the moment. But
Susan Edelstein Blank, she would love a reading. We've seen that. We got Kate Staker would like a reading. My goodness,
Kate, my goodness.
Hey, I'm taking a commission on this, you know that, don't you?
I pay peanuts, remember?
Yeah, well, it's a monkey on this end, so that's going to work out well.
I was waiting for a reply along those lines. I love that.
Jackie Davis says, the past 5 months have been dreadful. Is it clearing? So that's another one you might want to look at.
Yeah, I might just touch on that while you're looking at that. And this could be in general for a lot of people as well, because the universal energy is bringing up a lot of stuff that we need to let go of. And if we're going to hold on to the past, we can't move forward. So the energy of this year and onwards is very much about going with the flow. So if you've got those blocks that you're holding on or weighing you down, they're going to hold you back. So I just get the reference to if she lets go of the past and clears the energy, things will move forward really quickly.
Wonderful. We got Kules, which is an unusual name. I hope I'm saying that right.
I think so. I think
Kyles, it's probably Kyles.
You to touch base with my angels. She's got a few around her. Beautiful.
And we got Tanya Oliver wants a reading. Oh,
hi, Tanya. Maybe if people could just ask a question and while you're looking through them, I could quickly give them an answer.
Yeah. We got another one that's saying it's cold here in South Australia. Well, we know it's cold here in South Australia. We're freezing everything.
It is. Well, my house is cooking at the moment, but not normally this hot.
ladies and gentlemen out there, please, if you have a question, there's more likelihood of getting an answer than asking for a reading. Unless you go to the website, there's not a lot of time tonight to be doing readings. So we haven't even got into a conversation yet. We're still doing readings. So please, if you've got a question, send it along and we'll try and answer the singular questions. But readings, I think, are a bit out of the way tonight.
Yeah.
That's Natalia.
Natalia, honey, it will settle. Just allow that energy to pass. It'll settle quite quickly. She needs to breathe, raise her vibrations.
There you go. Now we got another one, Bella Rose. I'd love a reading. It's lovely that everybody out there wants readings, and we would really love to help out where we can. But in a half hour to 1 hour show, we're reading comments, and we're not getting very much in the way of readings for anybody. So
I think we've had,
and we got another course. Yeah, I think we might have passed that one over. We'll go past that.
Yeah.
Here we go. I honestly, Karen, I would love to give you more, but I'm running through the comments to make sure people have the opportunity to see their name and their bits up and down. So if you want to answer that one, Leeanne, I will just pump things up on the screen and see if we can get rid of some of these.
All right, excellent. And then I can, if something grabs my attention, I will. As a child, I was always very intuitive, very creative, picked up on spirit and didn't quite understand it. And as I sort of got older into my adulthood, it became very much more clearer. So I was very lucky to have somebody in my life that was very intuitive already, that helped me to make that connection to how to ask questions, to speak to them. And it's just sort of grown from there. I've done workshops, I have studied with different mentors and different things, and just keeps growing and taking over. But it's only been probably the last must be close to 10 years that I have become more of a full-time reader, and it's probably the last 5 years that it's become more professional and certainly full-time. So we do expose. I read from here in Mount Barker when we're not travelling. We're always on the road, myself and my team, Felicity, and some different ones that help out, as well as my family, doing live shows, so platform work. So if anybody's seen people like, who comes to mind, John Edwards on stage reading for the crowd, we do shows like that. Otherwise, we do, Felicity's just put the phone number up there to our office as well, if you've got any questions or want to make a booking. But we can do the live shows, we do the expos, the private readings and stuff like that. So you can always go to my website, as Roy just put up, check out my calendar and check out where I could be near you, sort of thing. We've been to, where haven't we been the last month? I think we've been working my way back. We've been Mount Gambier, Bordertown, Port Pirie in a matter of about 4 weeks, sort of thing. So we get around a lot, but Spirit has a way of putting things in front of us, drawing us, as well as the mentoring, the teaching side of it takes over as well.
I'm actually going to overshoot some of these people that are asking for readings. It's not to be rude, honestly, people, but we do have some questions that I think others would like to have answered. So where possible, I will put your name up. Otherwise, it'll be a case of, sorry, I'm going to have to jump over the top so that we can later on get to the readings. Here's a question for you.
Do you do live shows like John Edwards? Yes, definitely. So our next show is actually in Modbury next Thursday, so Thursday night, the 5th of July. You can certainly go to the event page on my Facebook page, and there's still tickets available for there, or else you can contact, which I think the phone number was in the comments earlier, my office, and have tickets held for the night as well. And I think we're heading into next August. We're in Horsham, Ballarat, Broken Hill. We're sort of everywhere. But yeah, check out my calendar on my website.
We might be able to get rid of this one quick. It's Gillian Moof again. She's saying, if you can let me know everything will be okay, that will be good. Just put it all together. She's got antidepressants, having bad thoughts, which I've never experienced. I'm a little scared and just would love to know if everything will be okay.
Yeah. Okay, Gillian. First of all, I do feel things are going to be okay. Things will get better. But I also want to look at your intuition as well, because one thing I find a lot of people that get drawn to me with anxiety and depression are very intuitive as well and don't understand whether those thoughts are theirs or not. So I always say to, like, and she mentioned about the thoughts. Gillian, I want to ask you, hun, first thought that comes to your mind, is it your thoughts or is it somebody else's? Because if it's somebody else's and you're taking it on like your own, that is causing the anxiety sort of side of it, the depression side of it. So there's a very fine line between our energy of a spirit and the energy of those around us. So I want to say, look at that side of it. But you're certainly welcome to reach out to me through my website or my Facebook page, and I can help you understand that a little bit better.
And we've got another question here. I think this would probably relate to your website more than anything, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I haven't got the details at the moment of the online course because we're just working out the technical side of it, but you're certainly welcome to keep an eye on my Facebook page because everything goes up there as well as my website.
Oh, do we want another question? This is easy. How do I book for an online reading?
Beautiful. Excellent, Gillian. Just go to my website, hun, hit the book or the service button, and it will have a booking link there as well. Or through my Facebook page, Leeanne Winston Psychic Medium, has a booking link on it as well. So you can check out when my calendar, at your own leisure, check out when my calendar's free and book in that way.
Oh, I've got some problems going on here. Now we might be right. I just got to, yeah. We had a problem with the, no, we've done that one. So thank you. Right, we've been there. We're about 15 minutes behind in the comments.
They are working you, Roy. I'm pleased as you're on that end of it.
Yeah, they are killing me at the moment.
I got the easy job.
Yeah. Oh, well, Sujata has changed to a question, so we might see if we can get that out the way.
Mentally and emotionally, what do I need to know? Okay, honey, try not to get in your own head because with your energy, I feel like you're very much the overthinking sort of side of it. So just focus on your breathing. I would suggest meditation just to clear your head, and I get the reference to that energy will move quite quickly, but just try to go with the flow. The rest will follow.
You can take that one off your list then.
Okay, thank you. That's one less.
Okay, Natalie Riley sends a quick question.
I'm pregnant. Will my partner stay with me and will the baby be okay? Honey, yes, I got yes to the baby. With your partner, I feel like it's been a little bit of a rocky road, but I do feel that your partner will hang in there as well. But open the communication lines up. But when you open that communication lines up, things will move better. But I also get the reference to the need to open your heart up because I feel that you're protecting yourself and closing down a little bit in that way.
Wonderful. We've got another quick one. Can you help my friend? Has disappeared, have not heard for a week. Is he okay?
Oh, okay. Would I be right in saying, hun, that your friend has anxiety? Because I just get the anxiety very much around there. I do feel the ups and downs with him, but I do feel he'll come back when he's ready. Okay. That's another thing I do a lot of is missing people and cold cases. I find that stuff very fascinating.
Yeah, they'll have you in the police station there doing, who was it? When did it happen? Who was it? How dark was his hair?
As long as I'm not the suspect.
I think you've got Claire Rose on your list. Do you there? Yeah, well, she's got a question here, so maybe we'll cross that out and just do Claire's question, which is, This could be blessing. Please tell me what I should study or what you see me doing career-wise, as I have till Wednesday to decide. Poor Claire,
Okay.
that's a heck of a
Wow.
price to pay, isn't it?
That's a lot of pressure, Claire. Wednesday's not far away. I do get the feeling, hun, that you like to procrastinate as well. So to me, it's a feeling you've put it off for a while. I want to put the bookwork in front of you. So look at business side of stuff, the business studies, the bookwork. Okay, you're very good at things when you put your mind to it. Try not to overthink. Look at what's jumping out at you at the moment, because I get the reference to the courses jumping out. It's just allowing yourself to see that information.
We've got one from My Live TV. That would be, I would think, Adair. She's asking a direct question. Am I heading in the right direction with my business?
Yes, hun, I do get that. I get the feeling you jump paths a little bit as well, but the bigger focus is still very much there. So, yes.
Wow. Here we go. Here's a question for you. What do you do for self-care and fill up your own bucket? I would assume that's meant to be, not bucket, but bucket.
I'm probably pretty bad at that at times. And that's why I have an incredible team around me to remind me to do that, to eat, to drink, to sleep, and stuff like that. Because I could do this all day, every day. But basically, take time out. If it means listening to my body and having a day on the lounge and just sleeping, I do that. Chocolate. Caffeine is a quick fix as well, depending on the situation at the time. So, and grounding myself, just getting out and Mother Nature, go down the beach. Oh, thank you, Charlotte.
Hopefully the people out there are able to see their comments coming up. We're still about 10 minutes behind with the comments, so I'm not holding the names up, but thank you for your comments, and we're appreciating all of them.
I can certainly go back at the end and have a look at the comments that get posted if we've missed any.
Yeah. Gillian's got another question there. I have a brother, father, and pop above. Just need to know, will I be okay on I would say that's on antidepressants.
Yeah.
And have these thoughts go away.
Yeah, honey, I get speak to your doctor. Obviously, if you've got questions and not quite feeling that it's right for you, I would certainly look at the options with that side of it. I do feel that you will settle down. The energy will sort of flow better. I want to say, hun, with the feelings, put pen to paper, write stuff down, because it's going to help you to acknowledge that information that you're feeling and let go of that energy at the same time. And that will help to move stuff as well.
I got like 15 questions coming up here, so I don't know whether you want to tackle them. They're not doing readings, they're just putting questions up now, so I don't know whether you want to tackle those.
Fine. Yeah, we can have a go at those if we've got the time.
We'll keep going. We're only at 7:07, so there you go. What would be best to let go of? Charlene.
Okay, Charlene. I get matters around the heart, honey, for you. So I want to say, looking at that side of things, we hold on to things in so many different ways. It could be relationships, it could be issues that have happened in the past, there could be trauma, there could be a number of things. So I want to say, look at what keeps coming up for you, hun, at the moment. It keeps presenting itself. I quite often say to people, do the work on you. And then when you can do that and let go of it, things will move quite easily. Okay. Kate, are my children going to be okay in life? Yes, honey. Look at the foundation that you have built for them. All right. I get a grandfather figure that stepped in with you when I read that question, and I want to acknowledge Dad's side of the family with it. But I got a very strong yes. They've got you to watch over them. Bella, I want to say more next year. I'm drawn more into early next year with the pregnancy question, hun. Susan, can you tell me, is my friend okay? I think we had that one.
Yeah, I think we have.
Is my nan and dad watching? Yes, honey. I get the smell of smoke around your dad, so whether he smoked, but I just get the reference to he finds a way of letting you know that he's around you. But yes, they're very strong around you.
Claire's back again.
Hey, Claire, may I please know what to study? Oh, we've done that one. Yep.
Yeah, she wants to know what. This time she wants to know what to study.
Okay, so, I get the business. I want to say business studies with that.
Yeah, well, I like Charlene. She keeps saying it's great to be so popular. I'm not so sure.
They're all here for you, Roy.
Oh, they're not here for me. Look, they're not here for me. Gillian is sending you hearts and flowers.
Beautiful. Keep the hearts going, guys. Share the love. Justine, I know
you have my name there. Oh, a quick one for Claire because she's got to go. So
okay, Claire. I want to put travel around you, honey. So I want to say focusing on that side of it, and I also get the reference to for you. It's important to be looking forward, not looking back, because I get the reference to having those dreams or allowing yourself to dream. Because in the past, I just feel that you're very in the now, and that needs to change. Oh, yes, my children are, Charlene. I have a nearly 19 and a nearly 15-year-old. The 15-year-old's been, the youngest one's been very open to it until just recently. But now my older one is doing the opposite. She's opening up to it more so. Yeah. How about do you discover you are a medium? How did I discover I was a medium? I guess when I had dead people standing beside my bed. I've got to tell you this story, Roy. One night I woke up and I freaked my husband out. He thought I was going crazy having people stand beside my bed. I had a lady that had the 1800s sort of outfit with the big sort of funny neck and gown type thing on, and in one hand she had a little dark baby, and in the other hand she had her head, and it was like she had lost her head because she had been involved with this lady. So that really scared me that night. And
not scary at all.
No, and then having faces just floating around in front of you while you're laying pinned to the bed. So I guess seeing those things and talking to a friend helped me to work it out more so. But my stronger point is probably more the mediumship, speaking to the dead. I love that saying, I see dead people. My Diane, my 7-year-old is Devo. You're relegated this shop. Honey, you can still come to my home here. I've got the screen up behind me, but all my stock is set up. So if you've got the shop number, give us a call and you can make a time and come around and bring your 7-year-old and have a look. Is my son going to win family court battle? I get yes, Sue, but I get the reference to it's going to be dragged out. So, but it's also being one step ahead of the other side. Yes, I can do house cleansings. I actually have one booked in for next week where I go out to the lady's house and cleanse the house from spirit. Charlene, do you work from home or a shop? I have just recently moved back home. I was in a shop, but I was too grounded there. So the shop from home as well as out on the road doing shows and stuff. Roz, I missed that one.
No, she was just saying that you've been so busy. You know, it's great to connect with so many people.
Roz is one of the beautiful therapists I used to have at my shop as well, and I've missed catching up with her. Beck, why do I feel like I need to wait before making a major decision? I'm also going to stay with me. Honey, it's in the timing. That's why the time's not quite right for that decision. Hi, Sarah.
I'm jumping over a few because they're just comments saying thank you very much for what you've done and all the other stuff. But I'm trying to get as many questions as I can in.
So I'm in the hospital after surgery right now, and if you have any time, we'd love to know the outcome. I want to say there'll be another small surgery down the track a little bit further, but I do feel that it'll be a positive outcome. So, honey, I will send some healing to you as well, hon. And then can we get I am back again. I can certainly come back.
This was one of the things we were discussing before Leanne came on. We would really love to have Leanne do a regular spot on this particular venue so that Leanne can get in contact with a lot more of you, and you can have better opportunity to either talk to Leanne or book with Leanne. So please, we appreciate everything you're doing tonight, and it's great to see so many people that are trying to contact Leanne. No, you didn't miss anything, Gillian. If you just tune in for the replay, you'll find that your question was answered. My apologies. We've had to really rush through them.
That's lovely. Okay, yep, doors open 7:30 on Thursday at Modbury Bowling Club for our live show.
Oh, you're doing a live show up there?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. There's still some seats available, so it's a good night.
We've got Angela Ventra. She just dropped in to say hello.
Hey, Angela. Lovely to see you on. Guys, keep hitting the share button and invite your friends and family to join in.
I've got one, but I don't know what. Oh, that's different. Have my CBD oil for depression and pain arthritis. I'm not. I guess she's saying that you've told her something and she knows now what to do with it.
Yep. Okay. Excellent.
Jackie just wants to say sorry. I missed you, beautiful, in live in Perry.
That's fine, Jackie. We're back in Port Pirie in August. We've got a live show, so honey, I'm sure we can catch up then. You teach other to activate. Yes, honey, Charlene, we can certainly do that. Everybody's intuitive. It's just being tuned in and being aware of how it works. I love the smiley faces.
Claire, I think you really need to contact Leanne. I appreciate you sending in questions, but it's turning into a full reading. So I would suggest that you just contact Leanne on her website, or give her a call or something. We're going to have to jump over some of your comments, unfortunately. My apologies.
It sounds like Claire might need a one-on-one sort of reading anyway. I get a bit going on.
Like that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
You've got your amazingly amazing. So you certainly get in the comments. We're only 15 minutes behind in the comments, so we're rushing through them.
You can understand how I get behind with my reading days.
Oh yeah. Gillian says thank you. She will check out the comments afterwards. Right. Christina Minaj has a question that she would really love to ask. I can only suggest, please go on to the website and send Leanne a question via message there somewhere.
Yeah, and the other thing, Roy, is I do offer one-question readings if people don't want a full reading as well, if they just need that little bit to get them through. Okay, Casey Pridham has got one question, so we're going to go with Casey. Can you please tell me which career to follow? Oh, honey, I see children around you, so I want to go down the track of looking at working with children. So whether it's a teacher or a caregiver, I get the reference to looking at that side of it.
Yeah, Roz says it's a pity that CBD oil isn't legal in South Australia yet.
I think that's changed, hasn't it?
I'm not sure. Susan is asking about her friend again. We have answered that already, Susan, so we'll just jump over that. Sorry. Do you connect with missing people? That's an interesting.
Yes, I do, Felicity. I quite find that very fascinating, whether they're passed or they're still alive. I can sense they're in spirit if they obviously have passed, but quite often you can do it on the psychic side of it as well. You're welcome, Susan. I've worked with a few missing people, like the families of missing people. Hi, Deidre.
You're really amazing.
Hi.
Sonia J asks, will I get a financial windfall?
Not yet for a little while, honey. I get the feeling there's going to be a little bit more money come your way in August. So look at August. See that money coming in. You can manifest it.
Oh, Susan's just sending a message back. She sells the CBD. So just 30 days, give her a call, tell her what you need. Deirdre, what should I look into for earning money?
Oh, Deirdre, I would look at your healings to start with, honey, because I get that you're very talented on that side of it as well. Take the pressure off yourself.
We got another one wanting a reading. I'm just going to see. I've lost. Oh, there we are. I'll just put your website back up again. Please, if you want a full reading, it's best that you go onto the website and message Leeanne. It's very difficult to get any type of serious comment tonight. I mean, we've been on for almost an hour and we've barely discussed anything but readings. That's wonderful, and I'm not knocking that at all. But we would have liked to have found out a little bit more about what Leeanne was doing and some of her upcoming events that are coming. I started to catch up and now we're falling behind again.
I can feel the frustration in where you're up to.
Yeah, we could do this for probably an hour, just doing the questions. So we're definitely going to have to do this on a regular basis. And if we miss you tonight, please tune in again. We will have Leeanne on again. We're not trying to be rude and cut you out or anything like that. It's just that there are so many people wanting questions now that we just cannot, in any hope, catch up. We've got one here. You're a beautiful soul. It's all in the timing. She wants to know about her timing. I'm not sure. You've probably spoken to her, but we're going to jump over that one. That's beautiful. But we like to just make sure that people have the opportunity to see their comments coming up. Unfortunately, we can't see them. We've got to run through them to find out who's asking what question. Perhaps you might want to answer this one. It's on the flip side, so to speak.
Why are people selling your soul too cheap at Saturn and his helpers? Nothing about the devils. Okay, well, people have got their own opinions. I just wish you luck, and if that's the way you think, that's it.
Yeah, I think it's unfortunate that sometimes people see this as being occult or demonized or whatever, but
that's it. And it's usually people that have been brought up in a religious background, and there's nothing with religion. I'm a firm believer in what works for you is for you, but I don't criticize others for their beliefs either. So, yeah.
Yep, you got to take the good with the bad.
Oh, exactly. And you get it no matter what you're doing in your profession, sort of thing. So, give me a little reading. Okay. All right. I get there's a lot going on around that lady. I think it was Julie, her name. Julie, I get the reference to
Angela.
Angela, sorry, honey. I was drawn very much around your chest at the moment, so I don't know if you're carrying stress around your chest, but I just get the reference to looking at how you can move that energy as well with that. You spread yourself too thin, honey. I get the feeling that you put yourself out and you focus on everybody else but yourself, so you need to change that energy a little bit. Give back to yourself firstly, and everything else will fall into place. Yes, one more, honey. Kylie, that was for?
Yep. She wants to know, another one wants to know if she goes for a license, will she pass it? Anxiety is terrible.
Okay, honey. Yeah, try not to get in your own head too much. I get once you start, you will be fine. So focus on your breathing, see your energy connect, see your feet on the ground and connecting with that to bring you out of your head, and that will help you, hun. Dear, will my son decide he likes school? Oh, yeah, slowly though, honey. So I get he's a little bit like you in ways. So you're very
No, sorry, I'm looking at the next comment. It's killing me.
Just look
I
at
have
your
a question.
face.
Can Jesus microwave the burrito so hot that even he could not eat it?
I'd like to see that. You can try.
It's
I
good
don't
to
think
see
they had microwaves back then.
a little bit of humour out there.
I love it. And there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that.
Okay, a quick one here. How did you become an intuit?
I think it was always there. I guess it comes down on my father's side of the family. When I've looked at the family history a little bit, it seems to be quite common on my dad's side of the family. Mum's open to it, and so is her family, but it seems to be something I guess I've inherited or been lucky enough to inherit too. I feel very blessed for being able to have what I call the gift, but we've all got it. Some are just more open than others.
Well, we got one here from Soul Healing with Kate. Is it preferable for me to work from home or elsewhere?
I want to say both, Kay. I feel like you will you'll be based from home, but have the occasional place that you will visit, sort of thing. So whether it's finding a room in a wellness centre or something along those lines, I look at that. Hello, Cheryl. I missed that, but she's a beautiful. The crystal. Oh, yes, honey, I did sell that crystal. Sorry. I did think of you today, but I will source another one for you. Cheryl's been one of my beautiful students and client for a little while.
We have still so many to go, and I think we are almost at the point of sort of cutting out at this point. We're only planned for another 4 minutes. So do you have anybody left on that list there that you would like to finish giving a reading to?
So I just quickly I made a couple of quick notes. Charlene, I felt like you need to be looking at a study, honey, so I want to put the study books in front of you. Claire, I do get that good things are coming your way. Jenna, I felt emotion around the heart with you, hun, so I look at what's going on with that side of it. And Bella, I get focus on the future, honey, with you, because I get the feeling there's a lot of planning to be done and being able to put that planning into action, and it's the feeling that will go the way that you want it to go. I think we touched on Susan and Kate by memory. I think that's covered most of those that originally first asked for a quick reading with that. But if they would like more, they can certainly check out my website, whether it's half hour, an hour, or even a question reading as well with that.
We can do a couple more minutes. I'll just run this one up. Is the course I've applied for the right path for me, from Sammy?
Yes, Sammy, I do get it is, but you're also going to change direction a little bit later in that course. So to me, that course is going to step on to the next area where you really need to be. It's a stepping stone.
I'm jumping over a few people. Okay. Kylie McPhail, she's had a reading with you recently?
To my daughter, she asked how you communicate with the loved ones, like what you see. A lot of it is, honey, through my thoughts and my feelings, or they may talk to me or show themselves to me. So it's just done like a bit of a, I guess probably the best way to explain it is like a telepathic sort of sense. I don't need to speak out loud. We just talk through my thoughts and my feelings.
We're getting to that point where we're going to have to close off. So I'm putting your website up there again. I got a feeling you're going to be overrun with people wanting to have readings and heaven knows what else. Just if you have the chance afterwards, maybe late tomorrow or something, you might want to have a look through the top end of the comments, because we've got nowhere near the end of them, and just see if there's some answers there that you can pass on to people, that would be good.
Beautiful.
And the people who are listening, if you're interested in readings and the like from Leeanne, maybe if you left something there with, we don't have the ability at the moment to take your emails, so leave some sort of contact so that Leeanne has a way of contacting you in return so that you can have a reading from Leeanne. It's been absolutely wonderful, Leeanne, to have you on board tonight. I'm just going to run the other one, the watch all the shows from the 27th to the 3rd. We really do want you to just don't tune in just because it's a reader or a clairvoyant or whatever. Watch the other shows because we've got some serious stuff coming up. I've even got one at 8 o'clock with Dermot Kelly, and we're talking about him because he's written the book Weird. So that should be exciting. No end.
Exactly. Yeah. Roy, can I just say thank you so much to you and Adair for being able to provide this platform and your time and effort that goes into it, because there's a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes that not everybody sees. So to bring a group together like this and like-minded people was a pretty special thing. So thank you for your doing. I'm
enjoying it. Right. We will at some point in the next couple of days line up some way of organising a regular event so that you can just come on and answer questions at a mile a minute.
Perfect.
And you can press the button yourself.
You're going to put me in charge of technology?
All right, I'll catch you again.
All right, thanks, Roy. Take care and good night, everyone. Bye.
People, thank you very much for tuning in. That was an excellent evening. We look forward to seeing you again. And like I said, please log in, catch us on the other interviews and the questions that we have for them. We'd love to see those kind of questions being asked of everybody that comes on. And it's good to see people from all over Australia coming in and giving their point of view and asking questions. Thank you all very much. And I look forward to catching up with you at some point in the future. Thank you very much and namaste.